Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of the Online Serious News Network's Sunday paper program. In tonight's news, the bodyguard misses another opportunity. Cecil the Lion has everyone crying, and War of Pharmaceuticals is up and running again. Roddy Piper picks his last pepper. Say that 5 times real quick. And the Daily Show, folks, is going dark as Jon Stewart is set to retire from his ever so famous news broadcast. But these stories and more on tonight's edition of the I'm Only Serious News Network Sunday paper program.
It's the I'm Only Serious News Network with Dan Mahan, John Smarmy, John Rice, and Darren Martinez.
Whitney Houston's daughter, Bobby Christina Brown, was laid to rest this week, folks. Her death a direct result of taking a bath, just like her mother. Police do have a suspect in custody, though, believed to be Mr. Bubbles. Legionnaire's disease is making a comeback in the New York City area, as the 4th person has died of it in the last few weeks. The French Foreign Press Corps is being questioned on that one. And the Republicans are set to have their first debate this week, and only the top 10 of the 16 declared candidates will be invited. Luckily, Donald Trump is leading in the polls in the debate as the debate approaches, assuring the Democrats are better poised to win in the 2016 November elections, because they'll screw it up. And college students are gearing up for the start of fall semesters, with many trying to get Quaalude prescriptions from their doctors. War Pharmaceuticals believed to have 2 production lines running at full speed as we speak. In international news, the Taliban have named a new leader, Mullah Akhtar Mohammad Mansour. Say that a few times real fast. After acknowledging that Mullah Muhammad Omar, their prior leader, was officially declared dead 2 years after he actually died. The new Mullah has already posted his picture on Twitter and other Facebook accounts for his new wanted poster, which will be coming out soon via the U.S. government. Yeah, $1 million on his head. And Cecil the Lion is dead. Yeah, Cecil the Lion. Thanks to a Minnesota dentist who paid poachers to draw him out of his protected preserve and into the line of fire. The dentist said it only took him 3 bullets, and that was just to remove the tracking device from the lion's neck. Yeah, three bullets to knock that one out. And a private jet carrying 3 relatives of the late Osama bin Laden crashed during landing in southern England. Police figured out there was something wrong with the plane and have closed the investigation. Who gives a shit what happens to them people? And after 68 years, folks, you'll be happy to hear that India and Bangladesh have settled their border dispute along a shared 2,500-mile border between the 2 countries. Revelers partied into the night on both sides, making food that smelled like shit, drinking beer that tasted like piss, and singing songs that sound like nails on a chalkboard. Congratulations, everybody over there. Well, more for our international and national news, let's go to our very own John Smarmy with his One Brown Eye in the World. Smarmy?
All right, Dan. Smarmy here. Let's see some stories going on. The Hulkster, Hulk Hogan, caught on a racist rant tape, furious that his daughter Brooke has been seen with black men in the public eye, posted in pictures with many black friends. And WWE fired him, removed all his merchandise and history. All you Hulkamaniacs out there, say your prayers, take your vitamins, and don't let a swoogie in your home. Edit that out. Seriously, keep that swoogie away from your daughter. That's what my father told my sister. Couple caught having sex in a phone booth. Is that why those things are so sticky? You're trying to be like that movie True Romance. Remember that scene when Christian Slater banged that chick in a phone booth? Who has the pleasure to sit up to that scene, folks? Who hasn't? Man calls 911 to get his air conditioner fixed. 911 told him he needs to cool off and calm down. 2 men have been eating Chipotle for over 100 days. After they visit their proctologist, their buttholes were more stretched out than Brooke Hogan's gash. Hashtag callback. And finally, there will be spray paint condoms are coming soon. That's right, spray paint condoms. Most likely to buy this, Puerto Ricans. Our very own Darren Martinez ordered an entire case for this. All right, Dan, what else is on the show? John Smarmy. Only serious news.
Thank you, Swarmy. In local news, the Pope is coming, the Pope is coming. As Philadelphia is all going Pope-a-dope as the city prepares for the papal visit in September. Papal. Even the hipster community, though, is getting involved, selling homemade incense they call potpourri. Yeah, little Senate popes you light on fire. Pope Frank will be traveling alone, though, leaving the retired Pope Benedict behind at the Vatican to plot and scheme his eventual takeover of the potpourri again. And in some sad news, 2 deaths, folks, to report. One is Comedy Central's Jon Stewart. No, he hasn't died, but he is retiring from The Daily Show. He will deliver his final newscast on Thursday, August 6th. And no one did it any better than him. He will be missed. And of course, WWE is flying its staff at half-mast as Rowdy Roddy Piper died this week at age 61. Known to his friends as Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Canadian-born wrestler lost his most challenging battle, Life After Stardom, and was found dead in his classic kill. We'll see you, Roddy. You'll be good. Well, next up for us is our very own John Rice with his Gamers Update. Let's see if we got some happy news coming from that regard. Rice?
Thanks, Dan. Left my mind down there. It is sad to hear. I just unlocked him in one of my games, too. It's a shame. Can't wait to play. Man. I'm just going to talk about, I'm going to be really fast here, probably. Well, maybe. Who knows. I want to talk about this game that wasn't released around here. It's called Nightmare Busters. It's kind of cool. But no, yeah, you play as like this troll that wears like a tuxedo. I mean, come on. How you can't beat that. You're a troll wearing a tuxedo and a top hat. And you throw playing cards. And they're like Gambit style, like on fire. It's kind of cool. But then you fight like under the bed kind of monsters. I don't know. It's a trippy game. That's all. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Until I actually play it more. Because I don't know where I'm going with it. But yeah, I want to also talk about new Ghostbusters 2 for NES. Because the Ghostbusters 2 for NES that we got here in North America wasn't the same one. That one sucked, apparently. I never played it, but I can just imagine how bad it was because it was, you know, come on. The movie was even kind of, you know? Hate to say it, dude. Sorry. But, you know, everyone likes the first one better. It's true.
Yeah.
But, this one's called New Ghostbusters 2. Because it wasn't, I don't know, some company in Japan was like, hey, we're going to make the real Ghostbusters 2 game. And it's going to be a lot better. It's actually going to have something to do with the movie. And it's going to be kick-ass. It's pretty okay. It has something to do with the movie. And you can play as Lewis. Yes, Rick Moranis himself. You can play as Lewis. That was like the key seller for me. As soon as I found out I bought it. And, you know, the little Asian guy I got it from the basement where I bought it from, said that it was a pretty good game. So I trusted his word. Because, you know, I mean, why wouldn't I? So I bought the game. And it is pretty cool so far. It's kind of 2 players, but if your friend's semi-retarded, or maybe he only has one hand, or if he's a child, or if he's like the infant kind of age, or I don't know, because all you do is press a button. You don't move around as a second player, you don't do anything, you don't even have to look at the screen. Every now and then, just hit the button, then you're golden. Other than that, the first player, you actually have to move around and such.
Yes.
Yes. But, you know, it's a good game. Check it out if you can. If you know a little Japanese guy in the basement of anywhere, ask him if he's got this game. If he doesn't, then you can probably go online and find it for kind of cheap. If you can't, then you're probably just going to have to get the regular NES one and jump off a bridge. But it's fine, you know. It's back to you, Dan.
Thank you, Rice. It's nice to see a new video of a 20-year-old movie. You gotta be smoking on that one. Well, next up, folks, our very own Darren Martinez with his Movie Minute. Let's see what he's got for us this week, Darren.
Thanks, Dan. I went to the movies today and I saw Mission Impossible Part 5.
Part 5.
Yeah, not Ghost Protocol. That was the last one. This one's called Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation.
Yeah, Ghost Protocol, excellent film. This one, just as good. I loved it. And I want to say it's my favorite action film this year so far. And I've seen them all. I saw Fast. I saw Avenge. I saw Mad. I saw Term. Guys, those are short for a lot of movies that might go over your head right now.
Take it easy.
But I saw them all, and I think Mission Impossible, or I was at Mish, it was really good. No, I really did. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, I'm not going to spoil it. I want you guys to check it out. Go check it out. I definitely recommend you see it. Tons of action, comedy, good acting, everything you can want in an action film. That's all I have for you. Your movie minute this week. Back to you, Dan.
Thank you, Darren. Thank you for that movie minute. I understand Tom Cruise does a lot of his own stunts in this one. Very proud of him. Well, that about wraps it up for us this week, folks. A short show. Next week, Tony Vieja will be back with us to give us his mindless thoughts. And quite possibly Rick Roboden with another inspirational speech. A low-toned inspirational speech. They're not easy to pull off, let me tell you. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends about us. We'll see you all next week on the Online Serious News Network Sunday Paper program.